Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name Alfina Nurulloh Sajidah. My study number is 65 and I would to explain about the production of speech sound. The production of speech sound, there are 3 points that I would to explain. The first is the organ of speech, and the second is the diagram of articulator, and the third is speech sound production. The first is the organ of speech. The organ of speech is the various organs to we use produce speech sound are called of speech organs. Speech organ or articulators produce the sound of language. Speech sounds that we use in speaking a language are produced by the speech or vocal organs, which include the mouth and respiratory apparatus. The function of human vocal organs are used in speaking is primarily for breathing and eating to preserve our life. Those speech organs mentioned above are kept in 3 areas of human body. There is the chest, the throat, and the head. And this is the picture about the organ of speech. There are the chest, the throat, and the head. Vocal organs divide into 3. The first is in the head. In the human head are the organs of articulation, which are called articulator, and 2 cavities. The oral cavity, like mouth, and nasal cavity, like nose. The speech organs above the larynx are called articulator because they function to interpret the outgoing air in the production of speech sound, especially consonant. And the second, in the throat. In the throat is the larynx. It has an important apparatus called vocal cords. The 2 thick flap of muscle, rather like a pair of lips. The vibration of vocal cords produce the speech sounds called voice. Above the larynx is located pharynx or pharyngeal cavity, which acts as a resonating chamber for the sounds produced by vibration of vocal cord. And the next is in the chest. In the chest are the lungs, which are very important in speaking because all speech sounds are produced with some air flowing from the lungs. In breathing, their air passes out or in smoothly and freely through the vocal tract without making a noise. In speaking, on the other hand, various things will happen to this air stream coming from the lungs, which goes out through the vocal tract, and this makes the speech sound produced. And the next is the picture of the articulator. The cross-section diagram of articulator. The first is the upper jaw. The articulator that are situated along the upper jaw are the upper lip, the upper teeth, the teeth ridge, the hard palate, the soft palate. And the next is the lower jaw, whereas the articulator along the lower jaw consists of the lower lip, the lower teeth, and the tongue. These lower articulators are certainly used and move a lot in speaking. Therefore, on the basis of the function, the vocal organs can be divided into 3 subsystems. The first is the respiratory system, which is the source of the air stream needed to produce speech sound. This system includes a speech organ called initiator that refers to the lungs by which the air is set into motion for the production of sound. And the second is the phonatory system, It provides interruption in the vocal tract needed to provide voice. And the third is the articulatory system, which modifies the outgoing airstream in various waves to produce and differentiate speech sound. The system covers all speech organs above the larynx, which are called articulator. They function to obstruct the airstream. This is forced of the long stroke vocal. And the next is speech sound production. Speech sound is produced by bringing air from the lungs to the larynx or respiration, where the vocal folds may be held open to allow the air to pass through or might vibrate to make a sound. The airflow from the lungs is shaped by the articulation in the mouth and nose. All sounds are basically produced when there is some interruption made by speech organ against outgoing or somewhere vocal tract. I think enough for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.